Why?
Okay, and we are back. So before we start, let us just take a quiet moment to bow our heads in quiet remembrance of some of the characters that we have lost in the last few moments. I want to say goodbye to Xavier, the shop owner, that gave you guys so much wonderful magical goods.
May Valhalla accept you.
Wickraven, who made those wondrous Starmantium armor and weapons and customizations that many of you got earlier in the game.
May Valhalla accept you.
Mr. and Mrs. Close.
Go to hell!
And all the halflings of the... and all the orphans of that...
Is this on a screen in the workshop?
No, this is just me personally. The Emperor. The Emperor's daughter.
You're finally free,
Emperor
sir.
wanted to die, though.
He did.
And also a quiet moment of remembrance for Jake's patron.
You're free now, little buddy.
Destroyed by his loyal follower.
You're free now, little buddy.
Well, let's hope he doesn't come back for revenge, because gods can do that.
He's not a god.
No, he's not a god.
He's an aboleth.
So I guess we're safe.
He pooped out into existence when the plane dismantled.
Yeah, everything destroyed.
Yeah, it was pretty much Thanos the motherfuckers.
Damn that bitch.
So, yes, we've lost... The death toll is well over a couple million.
Cynthia wasn't included.
And then we also have possibly dead or missing in action. Cynthia, Shadow, Beep, Zarg is also dead.
Zarg's dead?
Can you find him or reach him?
Okay, so he's just missing one action.
Death until proven death.
Death and just proven dead, yeah.
And Kyle.
Shouldn't have become defective, you little fucking shit.
Like he looked right at the camera.
I've been looking right at the camera when I've said these things.
You guys like the cameras up like this?
Yeah, it's a nice setup.
I can look at both and make
But also,
You actually-
may Valhalla accept you, friend.
Alright, so we are in the workshop.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Please tell me that
Yeah.
came up on both.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Alright.
You just flipped off a bunch of dead people.
Mostly Kyle, I'm pissed with them.
But yet you're upset with us for fucking killing him.
Never said I was upset about
Oh,
him
bullshit.
Kyle.
She was upset about us falling out
Anywho,
about him in the first place.
so where we left off, we had Hale just now realizing the death of her friend, the Empress.
Hale is
The one
going
that you were
through a
supposed to
storm.
deliver her to.
We offered to just teleport her there, to be fair.
You
There you
ruined
go.
my best friend.
Do you say that to Curtis? He's standing on a table
I just
right
say
now.
that
front
in
of the-
general. Like, she just says it in general. I'm just like,
She
you guys
says it in
killed my
third
best
person,
friend.
too.
I did, technically. I destroyed the plane that she happened to be on.
You guys were supposed to bring me to her, right?
We offered.
I solved problems.
You did offer
Yes.
to teleport you to her.
It's mass genocide is solving problems.
Depends on how you look at it.
You undead freak.
If you don't want to be with us, we could just drop you off somewhere.
Honestly,
Fee,
nope.
Make a perception roll.
Heard that.
16?
As you're having this conversation, it also dawns on you, you don't see your little jester anywhere.
No, wait, I put him in my crate. No, I didn't.
He was attacking another mob.
You can make a new one.
Poor little string-operated boy.
You've had him for at least 100 years.
Mara.
I'll do it.
100 years of him being animated.
I'll help. I'll help.
So just a little FYI, you realize that too.
Mara, I need your help. Can you help me?
Do you eat stumps?
Do you see what's going on?
You're on the...
The bloodsteel and corruption is killing me. I need your help.
I don't think I could help other than picking you
I
up.
need my phone for
Well,
this
who
one.
could
Wait,
help?
What do you mean pick me
What?
up? I'm on a fucking chair.
The druid
She's
would
playing a
help.
song.
Are you sure?
She's gonna play a song.
Hey,
We're We're gonna die.
What's up?
Nothing.
She needed her phone for this for a moment, so we'll see.
Dun, 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 dun.
Um,
Dun, dun, dun,
What
dun.
are you doing?
Sure.
Dun dun dun.
Okay, so I'm gonna call them up.
I do have
My
enough.
friend had
That's
corruption
good.
and it
That's
went
good
really
news.
bad and he needs to be healed.
Can have
That
the
scene
corruption.
was horrific. What? How?
What?
Huh?
Well,
Why would you be part of that?
I wasn't a part of it.
All that death.
I didn't have a choice.
There's always a choice.
I didn't get a say or a vote. It just happened. I didn't want it to happen. I didn't want all that death. Never would want that much.
That much.
Truly a great loss for the entire multiverse today.
Yeah.
And now we go into the books as
But-
the people who destroyed an
What?
entire
Just
planet.
me.
What's the issue that you're having now?
I was just gonna ask if you knew someone who could heal my friend.
What's wrong?
He had corruption from that land, and since that land doesn't exist, nor does the corruption, it's eating him.
None of our other test subjects have had any change in condition.
explain to them that it was entwined down to my skeleton.
It was entwined down to his bones. It
Has
was.
he started coughing up blood yet?
Should I check? Should I
You haven't seen him yet.
try to
Not
breathe?
that I've noticed.
What? What do you mean she hasn't seen me yet? She's standing
Oh no,
next
it's
to
in
me.
your cough blood, I think that was.
I haven't seen your cough blood.
You know, I don't think a cough blood have a cough blood.
No. Well then,
Concerned.
get him here and we'll see what we can do.
Okay. I'll hang up and look at you. 'Cause you can't walk.
No, I can. I
I
just
have to
need
stabilize.
my human or my
It'd be
angel
easier for me
crutch.
just to carry you.
Well, before you do that, I'll finish this speech so I can get everyone caught up. Because you guys are all technically Umbrella employees, so... Curtis just basically says, anything else to say, Bard?
Damn nerd. Sorry.
If she moves anything but offensively, I might shoot you.
Jesus Christ, Carter.
Does anyone question that at this point? You realize I just blew up a plane, right? And I killed her
You're
friends.
lawful.
Something.
Okay,
You're
so
lawful
Fee,
evil
what are you
now.
doing?
I'm chaotic evil.
I don't think my character could really win in this situation.
You'll get punted.
I know.
She moaned when she got punted.
We might decapitate you.
Wait, before we get so loud. Do you want to compromise? Curtis will say to you honestly, if you want, I can send you in the Toka or anywhere you want to get teleported in this side of the network. You'd be free to leave right now. I'm not holding you here. I'm not forcing you to
Yeah,
be
just
here.
don't
Be gone.
take
I
anything that's
saved
not
your life.
Why do you want me to leave?
Well, no. Just
I love you.
This is something Curtis would say at this point, because if you look like you're about to attack me, I don't want to get attacked. I'm giving you an out. So if you want to leave, you can. I'll teleport you anywhere on the network.
Just not in Toka.
She could stay in Toka and get a guest membership and sign up for that if she wants, but that's her
What does
business.
she like to do?
That's-
Not to do what I was
That's
gonna
up
do.
to her.
That, she has the option. She
I
has
didn't
the
have enough for it.
So I tell you, if you want to set up a Toka contract, up to you. If you want to come with me, that's entirely up to you. I'm not forcing you anything.
Introduce her to Nick. Become the second
Reclaimers.
Reclaimers.
That's an option.
Create
But,
your own team of ragtag kleptomaniac
Do I have
freaks.
anything on me that's from the Empress or at all? Can I check my bag?
Anything from the Empress?
Yeah.
Roll D20.
You got this. Don't roll on paper.
So why did you do it this way with the
10.
tender? You find a silk scarf that she that she dropped or somehow misplaced, but you're positive it's hers.
Okay. Is there anything else?
That's about all you find.
Okay. Then in memorial of my friend, I'm gonna go bury the scarf and put like a stone and paint her name on it.
Just eat it.
Cause why am I good?
Okay. Then
Just gonna
I'll say
walk
too,
away.
as you're looking for it,
Mhm.
you also see one of the replacement hands that you had constructed for the jester.
You could rebuild him. Just rebuild him.
Tiny
from that
little hand.
little hand.
Yep.
Just touch it and a
All
blade
you need
comes
is
out.
a start.
Yeah.
Sitting right next to a black velvet bag.
Of bones.
I'm gonna take out the little hand and just put that in my pocket. And then the other thing I was grabbing.
What was the other thing you were grabbing?
I don't know. I just forgot.
The scarf?
Yeah. The scarf.
So you're gonna go bury the scarf.
Yeah.
Are you
Okay.
sure? Is that,
Just
is
gonna-
that what you're trying to remember?
Yeah. Just gonna walk
So the
away
scarf
and
is
just
what?
go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you gonna bury it, or are you just gonna add it to a part of your clothing as a remembrance?
That'd be easier.
Much
Make
easier.
like a hood with it.
Make a piece of your clothing so every time Curtis sees it, it's a reminder of.
I'm gonna tie it right around here. Right around my face.
Mask.
Yep.
Yeah, because Curtis will develop an emotional response of a piece of clothing from somebody in a plane that he destroyed. Yeah,
Perfectly.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But hey, you know
I
what?
like
If
that.
you dress up as your friend, that's a good remembrance.
Yeah.
But
Because otherwise, where are you gonna bury it? And
Dress us up
realistically,
as your
coming from
friend.
Ravenloft, you're
Send
not too
them
keen on
crabs
burying
back.
much of anything. Usually, you
Yeah.
burn the dead, because if you bury them, they come back to
Mhm.
kill
Oh,
you.
that's gonna teleport with the building.
yeah.
I forgot. I didn't do that. I wonder
so-
if I killed anyone. Yeah, I did.
So you're still doing your speech.
So basically,
Yeah. So Curtis's speech.
yep. Anyone who chooses to leave and wants to stay in Toka can reapply from their own separate contract, nullify the umbrella contract, and they can live here if anyone chooses to go. Anyone who chooses to stay, be in the building about 24 hours from now, and then you'll teleport with it to Lethnor. All your information, any information, I move over to the account. He has all the personnel files, I imagine, right? And he's there too. Anyone who wants a personnel file to take back to Toka to continue their employment there is more than welcome to. I am perfectly honored that all of you, both the reclaimers and the employees, have stayed with me as long as I have. I'm not forcing anyone to come, but I promise I'll treat you great if you do come to Lethnor with me.
I would like to open something to have an income of
What
money
are you
on
gonna
my own.
You can also stay in Toka.
I'm gonna
English.
look at Heather. Would you like to keep running a cafe?
She'll do
You
so
help
in
me
Lethnor
out.
as
I'll
well.
stay
if
with
she
the
chooses.
building.
Okay.
Can you help me out?
Then we won't do it then.
The employees are pretty happy.
You know how
Is it?
Agatha
Even though she's
from her
technically
house
employed
to
under
where
me.
she works in Toka.
But I was one.
Could I do that with Lucacious?
No.
Oh, that's true.
I.
But she also runs the
Good.
reclaim shop and she loves it.
You have to
Okay.
purchase it in the
That's the way I see it.
Wow.
Would I be
I
allowed
do
to
tell-
set it up in the umbrella apartment area of mine?
It's your apartment.
It's still
Okay.
your apartment. All your
Yeah, we're
Well,
keeping
then there
our
we go.
apartments and
so you don't lose anything. All the only
Lucacious
thing
will
is
stay
Basically,
in
you
Toka.
own a
Yep.
condo. Think of it that way.
yep.
Duh.
Okay, it's basically a condo. Yes, it's Curtis's building, but you own your room. You own your room. You own your room.
And
you
your
own
pocket
your
dimension,
room,
and your pocket
oh,
dimension.
You don't have a room because
You're new. We still
So,
haven't.
I have my
directly-
tiny pocket one. I'm happy with that.
yeah, and
bed
Cynthia's
in there.
room is just kind of sealed off.
About the person that starts with an N and ends in an Adderley.
She'll probably stay in Toka.
So,
She's going to be taken care of in Toka if she chooses to stay.
She's not there.
I assume that she's been notified, probably by Kay.
don't need to deal with the fucking chancla or whatever she's gonna throw at me.
Natalie's not there.
A doll of Kyle that I've made her.
Natalie is elsewhere.
Can I make a telepathical?
I'm being nice to you
Curtis,
guys about that
No.
part.
From the
You
back
don't.
of the crowd.
You don't. Have,
Fuck, I can't.
Yeah.
You can't do that anymore.
Does anyone have any questions I can answer about the future of Umbrella? All of you will be able to use one of the, on your communicators, just so you're all aware, the bus still works. So you'll still be able to use that to transport between Lethnor and the Umbrella building and at Lethnor and then the Toka Reclaim the Park or otherwise. None of you will lose any of your Toka
Makes
funds.
sense.
If you choose to leave the company, they'll be paid out to you. I can guarantee you any type of back pay I'll take care of
I
automatically.
still can't leave. I still have like 30-something years left to give.
You can opt out now. If you want out now, this is the one off. You choose to leave with Curtis. As far as I'm aware, please correct me if I'm incorrect, DM. But as far as I know, this is if you choose to leave with Curtis, you do have the option, correct? Regardless of time
Don't.
left.
I like Toka. I don't.
That's within
Your
your.
contract was changed to at will.
Oh yeah,
Before.
that's right.
Yeah.
You don't necessarily have to leave Toka.
And you can still live in Lethnor and then travel to Toka every day for work
Like
or
what
whatever.
I'm
Like
doing.
like you could commute if you chose.
What I'm gonna do is
Because right now, your pocket dimension is in the apartment that you bought in my building.
Yeah.
Not in the, I mean, maybe
But
if
if I
you,
keep a door handle on me, I can get to your building from the door handle.
yeah, technically
What I'm
speaking.
doing
It
is
should
I'm
still
gonna
work, right?
leave
The amenities are
Lucretius
handle. So
and
yeah, that'll
Toka,
work.
and I'm gonna
So
set
you
up
can
a
still
door.
live there, work there, have your fae there. The world will be as the same. My shop will be there. Building's a little smaller, I think, but otherwise, like height-wise. Like I tell everyone, really honestly, very thankfully for your service. I hope I've been a good boss, good leader. If you choose, like I said, talk to either Nick or Kay about getting a contract realignment if you choose to stay. I will put you to work if you choose to come. I have some ideas once you're back up and running there, Xander. And for Claymore, when he comes to.
Running, tries to stand up, falls over.
You would.
I take damage
I
if
know.
I fell over. Right
it's
now.
gonna take Eris and Maro taking
I can
you
carry
to.
him, like, by
Yeah,
myself.
give him some pride. Give him some pride. Don't overdo
Let
it.
him
He's a
lean,
man.
Let him lean.
Let him lean. Let him
Lift
lean.
me up a little bit, alright?
yeah,
you
no,
see
don't
me
get me wrong.
falling,
I probably
catch
just
me.
grab you
So,
by your torso and
Bard,
hold you
like
up.
I told you,
Yeah, but
you're
you have
all
to
free
be
to leave. I'm not
careful 'cause
forcing you to
it's
stay. What would you like to
can't
do?
just go like you usually do.
I like walking with the
What?
Asimor, so I want to stay with the Asimor.
She
I'm
feels
not-
in gratitude because I saved her life.
Well, I can appreciate that.
You're the only nice
but,
person in this party.
But Bard, please be perspective. I'm fine with that. If you choose to come with us, I'll set you up with an umbrella contract so you can live there. Get you up in one of the spare apartments. However, should I be looking over my back? Because if that's the case, I'll blow your head off right now. I understand I killed.
Jesus Christ!
Hey, no, this
You're
is.
so
Yeah,
aggressive.
Curtis, goddamn!
You're just as aggressive.
Curtis, didn't you just blow up a plane? Don't you think you've had enough death? For
I just want to make sure I'm not
2
going to get shot in the
hours?
back or hexed by a song or
No, but
something.
watch your shit.
Are you threatening Curtis?
No.
I was about to say.
I think she was referencing the kleptomania.
I was about to say.
You know
Watch
what?
your
If you're around me,
But it depends on how he would take it when you just say that.
Yeah, cause
I probably.
Because
I do have all of your shit in my building.
you're being a bit paranoid right now because of everything that happened. You
Well,
don't
she
know. So when she said that, you probably took it the wrong way.
I mean, Xander took that the wrong
As in,
way.
like, watch your belongings.
As
He-
in, like, her
Kleptomaniac.
almost threatening you.
I mean, like he was
She just like
asking.
Marioing things.
So, just imagine this. You're asking
like
someone
me.
who has a very clear problem with you if you should watch your back for them. You know, because you think they might attack you. They say no, and then your party member or a friend all of a sudden goes, yeah, just watch your shit. You'd be a little worried too.
Curtis kind of gives Maro an eyebrow. He's like, why should I watch my shit?
Like your
So,
belongings.
all
My points
are gone, right?
Repeat it?
She's a
This-
kleptomaniac.
well,
she likes
do I
borrowing
still
things.
have my Starman?
Oh, like I'm not
dagger that
used
I
to
never
pranksters
put on?
around and shite.
Okay. So,
She doesn't give them back
really,
unless you ask.
really quickly, just
Regardless,
Can I take
are we
that
going to
with
be able
its
to coexist
sheath
without
off
me
of
worrying
my
about you
leg?
killing me?
So
And
you don't kill any of my
tell
other friends,
Eris
we
to
should
keep
be
it for
fine.
me for now.
I have no intentions of killing anything else at the moment, if that means
Please?
anything. Is that a
Can
fair
you keep
trade?
my dagger for me for
I
now?
guess, yeah.
Because I
Alright,
don't
I'll
wanna
give you a
lose it.
contract to sign later. It'll be short term, nothing major, just so you can be
I
employed in
can't
my
use
building
it,
and get an
so
apartment.
yeah, sure.
Is there any questions?
Well, I know
Yeah,
you
can I
can't.
work for her?
You want to work in Lucretius?
Jesus fucking Christ.
I will let you arrange that on your own as long as I'm not worried about you stabbing me in the back.
Morrow,
You gotta you got to see a quick peek of the joke shop on your way.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking if I could work for her.
help me over to
I'm
Curtis, please.
gonna
Take pride
help
in that
him
shop.
up carefully, and I'm gonna
Help.
let him lean on me.
No,
Don't get my
you're going
revenge
to
in the
stand with me
different way.
as I'm walking, so that if I start tripping, you catch me softly. Okay.
Or, you know, just
So you're
let him
assisting him
free-fall.
to
Yeah.
walk to.
Yes,
Crash to the
there
ground
it
and
is.
break his
So
bones.
it's gonna take you guys a little bit to walk over
That's fine.
Yep.
because you're moving at like quarter movement at this point.
So,
Because you're refusing help. Meanwhile, she's just like one
Or
little
how
branch
about
is
you
able to keep
produce
you up.
things for me?
You know, you're.
Okay, and she could probably get you
Wanna
there in a
produce
matter of
gags?
no time at all because she could carry you like
Not
a little
literal
baby
gags.
and you would be perfectly
You know
fine.
So-
But you're refusing because you're too full of yourself.
You
Yes.
pretty much see
So that way
Xander
you can
limping
stay
his
here
way over,
go back and
screaming
forth
for
with
Morrow
him.
not to touch him unless he's falling.
We'll have to get you a contract under Toka though.
So-
Very clearly walking in your direction.
So I kind of come down off the table and
I
I
could probably just pick him up and he wouldn't be able to fight it.
Please,
just so I
don't
know,
do it.
I call out to my employees, the Dragonborn, accountant.
They're all right there.
They're all right there, and
Every employee you have except for Natalie.
Natalie is understandable.
She's not there.
I don't want to
You
go
have
to
Caitlin.
my apartment for
Probably
fear
not.
that Natalie will come in.
Honestly, I could. Is Caitlin there? My waifu? I'll take.
Oh, I'm
Release her.
coming with you, hon.
Kill her. She steals from the company.
I grin. Evident grin towards her. That's okay. That's a lot of emotion for Curtis. Like you know, that's more than she gets a lot. So.
And Lucinda, the Dragonborn, all the rest very quickly speak right up. Of course we're coming here with you.
Nice, Lucinda. Let's go.
Yep. So once we get to the new part, I'll work on the designs and we'll reset everything.
Pardon moi.
The guards, though, that you originally...
My two first employees, the guard.
I'm sorry, but we're going to stay here in Toka.
I hope you've been satisfied with your employment. I've done my best to treat you both fair and find you
Been
good
great.
employment.
We're going to stay here.
My other friend.
Teleports them out of the tower.
I promise them full severance, at least 2 months back pay, just for their employment and their assistance.
It's appreciated.
Yep, being respectful. I also do write
You
that.
go to pay them, and you find that you have no connection to the token network anymore.
Full severance. And
been like an
just
hour.
grabs his
I
dagger
know.
off
You
of
already
Eris's
walked
head.
off.
Oh well, that makes sense actually.
So do we see the goo come out of his ear?
No.
He still has a communicator?
Yeah. For his umbrella. Network.
Oh,
Full
okay.
severance, you say.
But it still works for the rest of us, right?
Holds up
Yeah.
a dagger.
All
So
of your
if I were to
token
get her
network.
one, it'd work for her too.
I tell them that I'll.
But you also find out that the 1.5 communicators are glitching out.
Which includes the one on your snake's forehead.
No, my baby!
Why are they glitching?
It's fine.
Wait, so like her communicator's fine?
The
No.
snake's fine.
No. But I can talk to her.
Well,
You
maybe.
can try.
Fuck, I don't. Wait. Is that a trait? Hang on.
So the ones in her ears are glitchy?
No, those
Okay.
are connected to the
Speak
umbrella
with
network.
animals at will.
It's a trait. So,
Eldritch
yeah.
invocation. Fuck! God damn it!
When reality says us.
I need a table to flip. Give me a table. I need a table.
Not in this room.
It was your choice, man.
It was a good choice.
Curtis feels no guilt.
Early
Where is
retirement.
your snake?
It's
I
in
wanna
this Pokeball.
pet the snake.
It's in a Zard ball. Rest in peace.
So, you guys have 24 hours. You guys are walking over to... Are you going with him to the mall?
Oh, no, I was headed for Curtis really quickly.
Oh, okay, well then...
Curtis hops down from the table, says goodbye to the two guards. He tells them since he can't access his funds right now, he'll have Marvo ship them in the next time she's in Tokyo.
Don't worry, we've already been taken care of.
Oh, damn.
I shake both their
You
hands
can take
respectfully.
pay for that.
I'm sure. I know he's keeping an eye on everything and smoothing things over.
You
so
know, making sure you're not making a nitrogen bomb to put in the middle of Toka.
he knows me better than that, and he has cameras in my shop.
Yeah, well, technically the only ones... Well, they're employees, but none of you are technically employees. You're partners, so to say,
Yeah.
or your own companies. All the employees got 6 months severance pay
That's good.
before they were told... It's like, oh wow, I have a shitload of money. Oh shit, I'm out of a job.
Hey, it's 6 months severance pay though, so
Yep.
they have enough time to find a job.
I communicate with Ren to make sure that all the... I imagine the Reforge will all be returned and removed and...
Already reclaimed.
Alright.
All Reforged were instantly teleported back at about 5 minutes after the destruction of Nowhere. Our warehouses
Zach's
are
character?
fully stocked.
He's with us.
Okay.
Alright.
He's a warforged.
Did you pop a blood vessel in your eye?
Claymore is
I have no idea.
Claymore is nearly fully repaired. We're working on him now.
What are you gonna try to
Wait, what was... Wait, I'm sorry.
Claymore is nearly fully
I haven't had a
repaired. We're
chance
working
yet.
on him now.
Alright, so... I just say to Ren, it's like, you all set with everything? Ready to move when we get teleported and building and all?
Everything is working correctly on our side.
If Kay can't even.
Do you
get
feel that
contact,
I asked
highly
Ren
doubt it.
kind of as this is most sentimental I've been all session for that matter. I understand that was your homeland. Do you feel any ill content towards me for the destruction of nowhere?
Why?
Just checking. And I move past it quickly and never mention it again. And then I check with Igor. Igor's packing. I walk up to him.
I'm shuffling my way over as Curtis
Hello
is
used
just
to be
sprinting
boss.
around.
Hello, Igor.
I'm sorry I shall not be staying.
I understand. I hope I've been a good employer for you for the time that
It's
you're with
been
me.
interesting.
I'm gonna
Leaving a few of the recipes.
much obliged there. So I imagine you'll stay in Toka. I know you have a few thousand years left in your contract.
I'll go back to my own research. This was a break.
Well, I shake Igor's hand. I extend my hand to shake it. If he shakes it back, I hope I won't get hurt.
He
But
shakes it back.
And I
His
thank.
cold, bony hand does not hurt you.
Yep, just making sure there wasn't any side effects.
200 necrotic damage.
And then he thanks him for his service, and if there's anything he needs, he'll be in left Noir. I'm sure he'll know where.
I can find you.
Little do we know
Thank you,
Igor's
Igor.
been
I
the
say my
BBG
goodbyes.
this entire time.
It's been a pleasure, boss.
Thank you, Igor.
Kill any of us in
So,
one
what were you saying,
What
Marlo?
about your companion?
Bruno's
That's a theory.
Bruno's in
now.
the shop.
I wonder if that's true.
He's listed in the command of the evacuation as umbrella technology would have gone right to the shop. So he's there, just standing there watching.
Don't mind if I
Bruno's the traveling camera Kay used to watch us.
So, what are you doing, Faye? While this conversation's all going on, and I take it now you're heading out to the mall?
I haven't
I'm
talked to
carrying
Curtis
him at this
yet.
point.
I've
Okay.
been...
Don't do that.
I'm gonna pick him up gently
Then do it.
and just carry him.
Okay.
You little fucking tray, I swear to God.
Do you want to try and fight her?
No. Literally, just for a second.
No,
Just
we
for a
both
second,
said.
Xander's like, you little fucking tree, I swear.
He's like
As
an
Momo
old man
delivers
child.
Xander to Curtis, I look at Xander.
2-year-old pal.
Hello, Xander. So you coming with me?
You know I am.
Thank you, my friend. I'm sorry. And then you all hear it. He doesn't hide saying it. I am sorry about Kyle.
I'm sorry that we couldn't make one that didn't go defective.
Me too.
Sorry we couldn't handle ourselves.
Honestly, I shouldn't have expected it.
Can I have
He
a
just-
hug, Curtis?
Don't hug him too hard. Just tap him on the head.
He
lightly.
actually
they're
gives him like a
very-
half soft, gentle, non-damaging hug.
Here's a crack, my neck's sideways.
I said soft!
Make a strength check.
Oh, Jesus
He's a very,
Christ.
very brittle person right now. He's like
11.
an old man.
Yeah, 11.
And yours? I actually meant Jake to make one.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you meant me.
That's
What's
okay.
strength check? Saving throw?
Check.
Check. 24.
Yeah, it's painful, and as soon as he gives that little bit of pressure onto your back, you feel the armor buckle in and like flake off beneath you, leaving your skin raw, like the worst sunburn you've ever felt.
Sorry, Xander.
Mara, let's go to the tree. Get me to the tree.
Alright, Mauro, you take care of him. Bring him to the mall. Also,
Please don't run too fast.
I can't really give you any money, but any money that you guys want to spend at the mall, I'll cover once I get my funds back, once we get transferred over to the Vathnor. So, don't worry if you guys want to go still shopping.
I'm casting this in as a favor. Don't worry about it.
Do you
Alright.
want me to come with you? Because I
Yes!
have business
My
I need
druids
to
actually
attend
might
to.
need help.
What do you need to do?
I need to contract with Lucetius under Toka.
Oh.
And I need to get a door. No.
We already have door knobs.
We have a nose
I
there,
need to
probably.
get
Well-
another one for Lucetius
Yes,
and
she does.
Lefnor.
The office. You'll... I mean, you can just, honestly, if you just transfer ownership, change the signage and names, colors, and remind you, there's no more vending machines. They cut their contract because they were connected to Umbrella. It was part of the side effects. But everything else...
Create my own.
Yeah. I mean, and don't get me wrong, you basically can have Lucinda and the Dragonborns can still commute to Toka to work for you. They'll just live in Lathnor.
Get a
Actually,
door
they can't do
knob.
that. They'll have to...
Lucetius. Use the store to get back to where you
30,
were.
20.
She's stealing my
A
dagger.
blessing is a D6.
You
Me?
didn't buy a blessing. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. See. Okay.
Why?
She's stealing my dagger.
Okay.
What? It has nothing
Yep.
to do with you.
Successful.
Uh-huh.
It has to do with me, and I have the
Successful.
dagger.
Okay. That's good. Hi.
So, yeah, any other questions about
I'd like the win tomorrow.
Run,
I'm
Forrest,
just gonna
run.
start just
I asked
walking.
Heather to join me in the cafe.
Wait,
I
stop
offer
it,
anyone that
Eris.
wants to go because I'm gonna go
Stop
get
it,
a drink.
Eris.
All right. Make a sleight of hand check.
Oh, sorry.
All
Are you
right.
stealing me?
No, this is to see how gentle she is while carrying you.
Like I said, she's a tree person.
So I got a +3.
19 plus 3.
It's a very comfortable ride.
It wasn't
Stop
like
it,
that for
Eris,
me
for a
last
second.
time.
Nope.
Please stop it, Eris, for 1 second. I need to tell her something.
I'll stop by Eris.
Okay.
Angel. Go.
Make another sleight of hand check.
That's why I didn't want to stop.
Yeah, if it hurts you, I laugh.
8
I'll
plus
deserve
my
it.
3.
So it's 11.
You really wish you hadn't stopped her movement. Every single step, you feel pieces of the armor flaking off, revealing more raw, blistered flesh beneath. And
I deserve this.
you feel like your bones are about to snap inside of your muscles.
You fucking idiot.
Can I just go to sleep?
No.
I roll to see if I can do another one to make him more comfortable.
Nope.
I can't.
No,
even-
because
Just get him
realistically,
to point A to
I
point
can't
B at
even
this
grow
point.
cotton from like under my arms to make it softer.
No.
Okay.
cotton branches.
This was the second
Actually,
roll for the trip. I was gonna let you go with the first one the whole way, but he wanted to stop to pat someone's head. So
Kept going.
You idiot.
yeah,
Yeah, you could have just kept going and then just
There are
snapped you across the
repercussions.
face on your way over.
Yeah, you know, break my hand off as I'm going. Just Eris. Just fuck.
I use your fleshy hand, not your metal
Oh,
hand.
you're right. Rip, bleeding. Fuck.
Oh great! I got blood all over me now.
Alright, so.
alright. So you guys are into the mall, and what are you guys doing?
You deserve
I
it.
asked Heather to get me some good bourbon.
Leave her ass
So you're gonna sit and get drunk in your
I did get those onto her before she said.
right?
Yeah, 24 hours, but yeah. For the first hour at least, post
Sorry,
hour
what?
1 in,
No,
yes,
I'm
I'm gonna be
doing
drunk.
Hi.
I'm looking at out all my old weapons on the wall of
You don't need
Acclaimed,
to know.
and I'm drinking.
Yes, I do.
No, you
Okay.
Because this is dagger than I
Fee, what are you doing? They left.
Is there...
You're still up in the workshop.
Actually, I'd like to take her along so I could get her a contract.
You guys already left.
I didn't
That's
go
why-
with them.
Yeah,
I still
you-
have my crate tied
Yeah,
on my back, right?
No, she's still there.
Okay.
Yeah. So my crate is on my back, right? Okay. Right. I'm guessing my hurdy-gurdy is tied onto that too, or I'm...
Yeah, it's like hooked to your belt
Okay.
kind of thing.
It's always smacking me in the leg. Okay.
I don't know. You're the one that designs your character. Where do you put it?
It's like a razor
I don't know.
scooter. Keeps hitting you in the ankle.
I'm gonna
She
go
enjoys
outside
the
I missed a call.
and go see
it
if
was an
there's
800
anyone else
number.
The
around.
city is
Really?
gorgeous. Okay. Shiny buildings, demons, angels, every type of creature you could imagine are walking around. Perfectly
know?
manicured gardens, beautiful flowers. There are creatures flying around, beautiful birds,
Yeah.
small little critters walking around. The
I wish
air
the
smells
Empress got to
crisp
see
and
this.
clean.
I'm gonna hold her hand the entire
You
way.
aren't there with me.
going to Toka?
No, she just walked out.
Yeah, you said that you went already.
No, I said I was grabbing you to go.
Oh, then I guess you turned and I'm gone.
So, yeah, you watch her walk out.
Okay, I'm going right
As-
after her.
Right after they walk out.
If she gets put in jail, it's not her fault.
For the moment.
If you get put in jail,
It
not
is her
bailing you.
fault.
I
If
mean,
she-
her.
Well, no, not her fault, but it's her fault.
Yeah. If
She was talking about Iris.
if she gets put in jail, it's not her fault.
Yeah.
So, what do you two want to do then?
Go, actually, I'm gonna message... Should I do Kay or Nick?
For contract for.
2 contracts.
2.
You and Lucretius.
I mean,
Nick doesn't really set up contracts. He handles
Okay,
the
Kate
agreements.
is.
well, I
I
mean,
messaged
you
her.
have the managerial level to write up the contract
You
yourself.
could just make
I know,
them
but I don't
yourself.
know how to do this.
What kind of
Plus,
level?
I
You know, Curtis is
admitted
just-
into it too. So she needs to be.
I mean, Curtis is drinking in the cafe right now, literally bourbon. You could easily just ask him to do it.
Good deal.
I could.
He's sitting there, just drinking, while looking up at the walls of Acclaimed Cafe, which have all of his old guns, by the way, in plex.
So what are you doing?
Well, then I guess we'll walk around. But if you steal stuff,
I don't steal, I borrow.
if you
No
borrow
borrowing
anything,
things.
I'm not bailing you out of jail.
Well, if I borrow anything without meaning to, then I guess they'll have to come to me to ask.
They will find out. There will be a hellhole literally open up under you. Trust me,
She'll
I've
learn
been
her lesson.
through it.
All right, roll an intimidation check at disadvantage.
I would. Okay.
Is that a 1?
No.
Hi.
7 and a 5.
Where's my intimidation?
She's not very intimidating.
I giggle
I got
at
10.
you. I laugh at you.
I wasn't meaning to be intimidating.
Well, my intimidation.
I'm being dead serious.
9.
A hole will literally open up under you.
10.
I mean, I expect the
Mine's
hole to
plus
open
10.
up under me if I'm over.
Imagine rolling
so.
in that 20.
Bard. Tail.
Cleric.
All right, so you reach the hall.
Escante.
You have
Eris.
no trouble getting upstairs with him.
Conte.
You
Eris.
get into the druids,
I will.
who very quickly lead you into a side room that you've
Not
never
gonna
been
say
into
that.
before. And in
Not
there
actually
you
gonna
see large glass vials of fully grown creatures in the middle of Blood Plague sitting within it.
Not surprised.
They're gonna put me in
Yeah.
a fucking
You
glass
see a couple
tube.
creatures that look like they're being dissected over on tables in the corner.
Not surprised.
You see blood-steel infused body parts hanging up on like a clothesline.
Yup.
It's a macabre scene.
Oh yeah.
She's brought me to get killed.
What?
I'm
And
gonna
when
look.
the druids looks at you, alright, so
I did.
it's flaking off.
I'm gonna get killed.
Anyway, make a constitution roll.
Why
Can
can't
I
someone tell
basically
you?
say try not to kill him, please?
8.
Now you're coughing up blood.
Oh fuck!
And you and pain is
On me,
racking
oh,
your
fuck.
entire body.
Hmm?
And pain is racking your entire body.
Is there a bed?
Maybe I won't be
So
able to
it
go
looks like he's in
first.
stage 3. Alright, bring him over this way.
Mm-hmm.
And she brings you over to a slab. A stone slab.
It's gonna be cold.
Put him up
What
there.
is that movie?
I'm gonna put him down gently.
Make a sleight of hand check.
You got this guy.
17 plus my 3.
Very gently.
Already 20.
Okay.
What is that?
Drops him.
And the druids
They
come
pick
over.
the
Both of them on either
driest
side of the
steel
slab. They
metal
look
off
down
a
at
person.
Xander.
Try not to kill him.
This is gonna hurt. Do you want to be
Am I gonna
conscious or not?
survive?
Have him be unconscious.
Am I gonna survive?
Answer my question and I'll answer yours.
Whichever is easier.
It's exactly the same for us.
Unconscious.
Okay. And your chances are positive.
Okay, let's do this.
Okay. They
Thank
come
you in
back a few
advance.
moments later with a drug, and as they inject it into you, you black out.
Please tell me I don't have nightmares.
I'm
Please
gonna lean
don't
up
do
We're
this.
gonna
against.
get to that.
I'm gonna
Oh
lean
my
up against
God.
the wall.
Oh my god.
So you get to see what they do. First thing they do is they rip off his arm,
Not
the
surprised.
mechanical one, and all the pieces of armor. Then they coat his flesh in a really disgusting smelling green goop. Then they shove a couple tubes into him and start draining all of his bodily fluids and sending them through a filtration system before pumping him back in. You're guessing that if he was awake for all this,
He'd be screaming in agony.
it looks incredibly non-comfortable. The two of you outside of Toka, what are you guys up to?
Go to a store or something.
You have a goggle.
I'm gonna start walking down the street.
I'm gonna grab
In
her.
which direction?
Imagine sitting there on the
Okay.
operation table.
She goes to
That's
grab
just
you.
extreme.
Can I roll my acrobatics to see if I can like?
Yes.
Strength.
Just suddenly.
Oh god.
That does not count.
Oh, 16 plus 12.
I'm not gonna win
So
that.
can you beat a 28?
Probably not. Even if I rolled a nat 20.
To make a dexterity check to grab her.
Wait,
It'd be a 23 if I rolled the 20.
Yeah, so, yeah, no,
Wait,
she
what?
slips right out of your grasp.
Did you roll already?
No.
Dang it!
She was trying to give you a blessing, I
I was
think.
gonna give you a blessing.
Do I roll?
I don't know what your dex bonus is, even if it would be
I
tough
was
to make
gonna
that
give
with
you a
mine
plus
without
6.
rolling that 20. Yeah, mine's a 6, and I don't think I could make it unless I nat 20,
I used
so...
my acrobatics to get over.
Slippery ass bard. Gonna chase after her.
Yep, she just definitely, like,
She's gonna
okay,
chase
you now
after me.
have a blessing of D6.
Can I start running since she's gonna start chasing
Nope,
me?
you have to let her have this one chance.
Okay.
So, roll.
There's a movie
Roll
scene
high,
in my
bitch.
head of this person that was really badly burnt
I'm
and
gonna roll
everything. Like to the point where his skin was like hard. Like
you roll
rock
one?
hard, and they were like hanging on
Tell me
his
you didn't
head.
just roll. Okay, oh my
I wanna say
god!
it's in a superhero movie.
That's not fair.
So I don't get to
Game of
use my
Thrones?
blessing.
Yes.
What movie?
You're lucky.
So in Game of Thrones, when Jorah
I'm just gonna let
had
you get arrested and have you sit in
Yeah.
this cell for
That's-
3
You
days
just
in
go
your own
skipping
piss.
forward, and you start smelling wonderful
Thank
foods.
you.
Okay, and you start hearing music coming from up ahead.
That and there's a scene that one scene in Silent Hill.
That's another one when he's on the
Okay.
lab with the bouncers. Yeah.
So, do you want to do anything else while you're at the Druids? Watching him be tortured.
I'm just gonna continue watching.
Okay. They proceed to tell you that they are basically filtering out all the blood steel that's in his system because there's a crap load of it.
Oh yeah, I know. I
Yep.
watched him put it in him.
Apparently it was bonded with his skeletal system, so now his bones are like Swiss cheese.
You didn't know that.
I
You
watched
didn't know
you
that.
Put it in.
Well, no.
You weren't there when I made my armor.
You saw him consume the blood.
Yeah, I saw him
the corruption.
consume
So
it,
that's
so-
probably what she thinks.
All the blood steel that was removed from him just disintegrates into a fine powder. And doesn't even look like blood steel anymore. It turns black. And after about 2 hours of this happening,
Yeah.
then they finish removing all the equipment,
Mhm.
and then they start doing healing spells on him and rejuvenation spells on him in order to start him healing back up. I think he wants his. Thinks he wants a
He'd
real arm
probably
back.
want a real arm back.
Okay. And they start regenerating an arm.
What?
You're welcome.
Druid
Xander's
magic-
gonna panic when he wakes up. Do you
Druid
know
magic
that,
can
right?
do that.
You know he's going to
You could
panic.
do that?
Yeah.
Why didn't you?
Because I can't do it yet.
These are
Xander's
high-level
gonna
druids.
panic.
They assume it was the elves at the Arboretum would just assume that it was corrupted by blood plague and just naturally
Well,
do that as reflex.
He was
You can
pretty much,
easily have it removed in the
but
shop
he
if you
was
want.
told pretty much
Listen.
in Nowhere that he would never be able to get his
But
biological
you've
arm
they
back.
have no druids in Nowhere.
So, like, that
There's
was
not
one
a
thing that
single-
I was told, right? So I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna be like, oh, my head.
Wait.
Yeah.
There's an arm!
So this is, and the entire process takes about 4 hours.
Yeah, I'm just watching.
Okay.
20 hours left.
So, Xander,
Duh.
make a wisdom roll for me.
Let's see if you wake up. Oh no, you're gonna wake up.
19. I don't think this is about waking up.
No, it's a dream.
This is a nightmare, if this is
As-
a dream.
The world goes dark, the pain subsides, and you slowly drift back into the nothingness of sleep. Or at least, almost. The nothingness is cold around you. You feel a slightly familiar presence, although not cold and unwelcoming.
Patron?
And then you see before you an eye appears. And you hear a voice. You have betrayed me.
Oh, fuck. Oof.
You promised to free me. And yet you kill me.
Oh, fuck.
You have destroyed my form. Good luck holding on to yours. And then for the rest of the time that you're resting, you get to see all kinds of beautiful visions of the death and torment of all the people in Nowhere that died, that he was connected to and left as a subconscious piece in your brain. There's a good chance you're going to have reoccurring nightmares.
PTSD.
Because if my girlfriend didn't cause enough, right?
Alright, so the two of you. Alright, Curtis, you're still just getting drunk there, right?
Gummy bears.
Joanne is grabbing.
Okay. Let me know if you want to do anything.
I'll do.
So the
Wait
two of
there
you,
for Xander.
are you chasing after Hale?
Mm-hmm.
So as you're skipping down the road, you can hear what sounds to be like a festival ahead.
I'm gonna start skipping a bit faster.
Okay. As you get there, you see a line of kiosks and carts selling all kinds of foods and wares.
This is normal for
Only
them.
it's
I'll put a
free.
collar on you.
You see dancers performing in the middle of the street. Odd creatures that you've heard of, but you've never seen before. It truly is magnificent to watch a fire ganassi dance around with flames, while a water ganassi nearby is dancing around with snow and flecks of ice.
I want to touch them.
What the
The music,
You dumb ass!
Have fun in jail, bitch!
the music though, is not very good. The musicians seem to not be able to hold their beat very well, and their instruments sound a little bit out of tune by your ear.
Is there like an open spot around?
You've seen the pictures of Mardi Gras.
There is no room.
Oh.
It's a basically packed city street, or think of like on the anime when you see the festivals that they do, and it's quite busy. You can walk around, but there's not really an open space unless you make one.
The squad kicks.
Is there like a sidewalk anywhere? Or...
Yeah, but it's full of people.
Okay.
And you can see the small platform where there is a band playing.
Prepare to be boarded.
Okay. You could politely ask to play next.
Or just
Yeah,
kick
can I-
them all out.
Go see if there's. Can I do that? Can I just go up there and kick an entire band off
Just be
the
like,
stage?
y'all suck, get out of here. Pulls out the hurdy-gurdy.
You can try. Is that what you want to do?
Can I go up to like the one that looks like the leader of the group then, of that band?
Yeah, you see a guy playing a lute.
Hey, come down here.
Looks down. You got a request? Without even changing his
Actually,
horribly bad rhythm.
I actually had a question. Would it be okay if I did a performance?
Sure.
And you and your group could go take a break if you wanted?
Sounds great.
Music cuts.
And finish up the
Some people
song.
are really chill.
Alright, we have a guest performer up here today. Well, want to welcome... Sorry, what was your name?
Hell, number done.
Hale Flumberdun.
Do I see the guy's reaction from afar? You just start hearing rambunctious laughter coming
okay.
from one direction to the
Sure.
other.
I've heard some weird ones, but I'm going to go get some munchies.
It's like in Rock of Ages.
And the
What's
band
her name?
quietly walks
Are
off.
you sure?
Do I need...
So you're going to do a performance?
Finally.
Yep.
What kind of song are you going to play? And are you doing just a song, or are you doing something
Big
special?
Pirates of the Caribbean, honestly.
Prepare to be boarded.
Our group's a chaotic group.
Counter charm?
Yeah, that's not going to help you right now.
Then,
It's like a counter spell.
Just play a song. Don't
yeah,
do a
just a
spell
regular
with
song.
All right, make a performance roll.
You got this.
16 plus my 15.
Wow, the marble dice love her.
31.
You are so much better than the band that rolled the whole with their bonus a 10.
Oh god.
Okay. You had no idea what kind of a difference there was in music until she starts playing. Okay. It's like
Way to go, Hale!
it's like going from the it's like going to watch the kids at a grade school performance
Oh no.
versus going to the Philharmonic Orchestra.
Even I understand that.
Sure. I was thinking more, elementary school chorus singing Nothing Else Matters and then going to see Metallica play it.
Same kind of thing.
Yeah.
Or even a decent cover band.
Yeah.
Because Metallica can't play it very well anymore.
Well, seeing as how James is like... Never mind.
Yeah, that's an entire other
Let's
conversation.
not get into that convo.
Anywho.
Anyway,
So
Xander wakes up with an arm.
That's gonna be exciting.
the crowd is absolutely loving it.
Yay.
Okay? And you see them all loving it. Do you put a hat out?
Candy.
The fuck
Yeah.
did you
Usually
say
this
that?
would be where your jester would put out the money sack and start collecting tips for you.
But you
Can
know,
I
it's
open up my
true.
crate and I just put my crate down? There we go.
She opens up a small coffin in front of her, and people start throwing in coins.
Not surprised.
Toss a coin
This
to
is
your witcher.
this is Toka. People are okay
I'm gonna
with
try to
anything.
make my way to the side
As
of
long
the
as
stage
it's
and
not
wait for
causing
her.
harm or breaking
Yeah.
any of the rules, it doesn't issue.
And she's not surprisingly breaking any rules.
Except she's there without a contract, but that's
I'm
temporarily
chaotic
fine.
neutral. I can cause
You can-
chaos if I wanted to.
You can visit
You can
Toka.
be there without a contract. It's just if you're doing any business, you have to
Yeah.
contract.
This is
Isn't
just
that what
tips.
she's doing, actually?
No, these are tips.
No,
That's what we
because
were
this is
supposed
tips.
to do.
Tips, you're right. It's not.
It's not employment. It's not her trying to make money necessarily.
I
It's
can't
offered.
get I'm
It
a
is
manager
a
and I can
legitimate
create these
use of
contracts
the
easily. They
bandstand
give
that
me
was that does have the
just the
band.
tips.
It's the same thing as the
Just
street
the
performer
tips.
sections. It's
Oh,
if it's
yeah.
paid for, it's paid for. No issues. Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's cool. No, hey, go for it. I'm just getting drunk.
Everyone's happy. There's no need to cause a complaint or issue.
True.
All right. So yeah, fantastic showing. Let's see. How long are you playing? You have about 3 hours before they're done.
Play
You
the
wanna wait
full
3
3
hours?
hours. Pull the
As the band comes
I'll
over,
wait
they're
to make-
aghast of how well you're doing.
They just hand you their instruments.
I'll wait to make your contract until
I'm
after
gonna look
you're
at
done.
you. Aristante, why don't you come up here?
Eris! And because I have no talent aside from looks.
Then seduce them all.
You're con- this
Start
person's
dancing.
gonna be so confused if they
Lydia.
ask about the cameras.
Use and make your clothes
Oh, yeah, that'd be
to
funny
be
if they were
barely
asking about
covering you
cameras
and
in
start dancing.
My clothes
just
already
play for an hour
barely
and a
cover
half.
me.
Then just start
Hour and a
dancing.
half is how long I'll
Sup,
play.
bitch?
I'm sorry.
Hour and a half. Is
An
how
hour and a
long-
half.
Yeah, go on.
Okay, so
Go on,
about half
get.
the time.
Go on.
I'll start dancing next door.
Yeah. The band members get kind of upset after the first half hour, 45 minutes. And at that point, they're just
Abby, go.
ready for you
Well,
to
lie down.
leave because they know that there's no way they're going to be able to do as well.
Now they're gonna go rotten tomatoes thrown at them. Put Hale back on stage!
Come on,
If they want to come up and kick me off, then they can. So,
Go, Hale.
but until then, I'm not coming off the stage. Weird. I feel like I know what you're
Sorry
referencing.
if I stole that from you.
That's alright.
Someone's asking about where to get sheets and dice and books. The worst part is, if you really want to be a
And then
shitty
after
person, you
I
can
play
print
for an
out the
hour and a half, I go
180 pages
to
of the
a
monster
fabric shop.
manual off the PDF online.
Well, we got D&D and Beyond. A lot of those books are downloadable.
You
so
ask
can read them.
around
Well, you have to
and
buy
they
them.
tell you if you're looking for
Well, a few of them
fabric
don't
or
look like
anything to
the
actually
Well, yeah, they
purchase.
give you the rule
You wanna go
books,
to the
but
mall.
not the monster
I can
manual.
take you to
Does
mall.
anyone want popcorn?
You've never heard of the mall?
This is
Sure.
my first time in
You don't want
Toka.
popcorn?
No.
Oh my word, girl.
I'm
You
sitting
gotta
right
go
next
check
to
out
her.
the mall. The mall has every store you could ever imagine.
You don't like popcorn?
And anything you'd ever
I'll
want to
kiss
buy.
here and there, maybe.
Anything. I take out like the little gesture hand. So like, is there something that could repair my little friend that
I'm gonna
got
walk up
murdered?
next to her.
It'll be hard to. It's hard
Is
to
that a
explain.
matter of repairing or making a brand new one?
I have no idea what
a
you.
new one.
Oh, like,
But if
I'm just
anyone
gonna-
would know how to do it, probably in the downstairs of the mall, there's the educational area. So if you go down there, you can learn to do just about anything.
I'm gonna look at you. So where's the mall?
I'll take you there, don't worry.
Okay.
I was gonna go there, but then you got sidetracked by this festival that you made 10 times better somehow. Good job!
Is there any food? You said there were food stuff.
Plenty of food, all kinds of treats,
I'll take you
munchies,
to them.
anything that you could basically imagine for festival type food is
Right.
readily available.
Can I look around for any pastry type things?
You find plenty of pastries and fruits that you've never even heard of. You also find a place selling Fizzy Whiz soda pop.
You gotta try the Fizzy Whiz, Hale!
Sean, do you mind if I run upstairs and grab a soda real quick?
I used to
Upstairs?
know the
We're
people.
going to be taking a break in a few moments anyway.
I know the people who make this soda, and the soda
Oh,
is
if you want to
amazing.
go grab a some, I don't mind.
I'm not leaving your side. I don't want you getting lost or borrowing anything. I'm not trying to have you.
Do
put
you
in jail.
not have faith in me to go explore on my own?
I have faith.
I'm 500 years old, you know. I'm your elder. Aren't you supposed to treat me with respect?
Are you okay?
I went to go like that and it stretched my finger a bit. Rude little girl.
Okay, just because I'm a baby Azamar doesn't mean crap.
I pat you on the head.
I'm also part elf. But you knew that.
I have no problem with half elves.
Alright, so you're going to the mall?
We're gonna get some
After I
Fizzy
grab
Whiz and pastries
cake.
first.
You won't
Yeah.
find Fizzy Whiz.
All kinds of
Fizzy
foozy,
Whiz?
all kinds
No,
of
you won't
foods and
find it.
pastries.
Yeah?
No, you won't.
Fizzy
No,
Whiz
at
pop.
one of the cards says Fizzy Wigs for sale.
Oh, really?
Yep,
But I own the company.
I know. This is pre-purchased stock.
Oh, gotcha.
Fizzy Whiz. And
Right.
I sell it in
Do you know that
Lucasia's too.
German chocolate
You won't
cake in
anymore.
Walmart that kind of has like those?
I own
Yeah.
the company.
Is
They
it one
can't.
like
They
that?
can't smudge it that much. There are certain
That's the one that she
limitations.
grabs then.
Does that make
Okay,
sense?
you get a fudgy German chocolate cake.
I'm munching the
But
candy
because
so
because I am the owner,
Damn it.
that's the problem. Unfortunately.
Grab a
So
handful.
then,
Here's your Fizzy Whiz.
Put it in my box.
alright, so the two of you reach the mall. It
I tied
is
the crate back on my back, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a bee.
okay. In fact,
I don't think so.
in an hour and a half, you made
Order this one.
What one do you want?
I don't care.
99 platinum.
Jesus.
What did she buy?
No, it's
made
not buy.
99
It's how much you
platinum.
made.
Damn.
Well, no one in Toka walks around with copper, so.
Yeah, and all the umbrella coins are now poof.
Yep.
Okay, so what do you guys want at the mall? You see, you do not have access to the third floor, so you get first floor, second floor. So, yeah, as you
can take
walk
the
up,
third
beautiful fountain. Okay, and behind it is this glass and steel building that reaches up beyond the clouds. As soon as you enter, you see on the right-hand side is basically food and general goods, and it's grocery stores, it's stores of every basic necessity kind of thing you could ever want.
Would you like to
On
get
the
me
right-hand
close?
side, you see
Back.
what's
I
called
want to make
the
my own.
Megaloplex, where apparently they're showing all kinds of new shows.
I go
I can
to
take
that.
you.
I go walk into
Yeah.
that.
And then directly ahead of you, you see the information booth, and behind that is the hotel.
So if you're looking for fabrics, I can take you to a place that can help you with that.
I want to check out that mega.
Okay.
So you're gonna go watch movies for the next hour or two?
Let's choose a 1 hour movie.
A 1 hour one. Yeah.
Okay. So you're gonna go watch a movie. You're finishing being repaired. You going with her? I take it.
Yes.
You're getting
Spend
drunk.
time with the bard.
But
She's
Alright.
a new party member.
What if there's one about trauma?
So
just come
Such a
watch
depressed
Xander.
girl.
Just come watch Xander. Find a device that
It
you
was
can
a
plug
reference
into
to
his
Doggo.
skull. To
Alright,
watch his
so
skull.
we're gonna take a 15-minute break here, and then we'll be back.
Sounds good.
All right. Talk to you later.
How did you
I'll
not
make
know
a
that?
popcorn.